going to be a really fun interview because we're talking about Comic Connect. It's the nation's top online auction site for comics, collectibles, and much more. And joining us to tell us all about the Antique Roadshow for comics is Operating Chief Officer Vincent Zurzolo. Did I say that correct?
Yes, you did.
Yay, okay. So
right.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're from New York, and Comic-Con is life for you.
I'm from New York City. I travel around the world going to comic conventions everywhere. San Diego Comic-Con is the biggest, it's the best, it's awesome. I'm so happy to be back in San Diego. It's been 3 years.
How many years have you attended Comic-Con?
Since 1995, so it's quite a, yeah.
Okay,
it's been a while.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this.
So I've loved comic books since I was a little boy. I've been reading them, buying them, collecting them when I was about 15 years old. I started buying them from friends in high school and then did it all through college. And when I got out of college, I was selling comic books on the streets of Manhattan, and I built my business from there. And now I'm the biggest comic book dealer in the world.
And we've been covering Comic-Con for the past couple days now on our morning and our evening show, and people are excited to have Comic-Con back. So what's the experience been like for you this year?
What's been awesome is seeing the passion of the collectors and fans just racing into the convention center and looking for their favorite stuff, whether it be vintage comic books, t-shirts, posters, toys, whatever it is, and it's just so great to see that passion and excitement back at Comic-Con.
Who's your favorite superhero, Vince?
My favorite is Spider-Man.
All right, me too.
Wow, that's awesome.
If I had to pick one, it'd be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tell us about these comics that we have here.
Let's start off with Spider-Man, since we're talking Spider-Man. This is an Amazing Fantasy 15. This is the first appearance of Spider-Man. It's in a 7.5 condition, and this comic book is worth approximately somewhere around $300,000 to $350,000. Yeah.
Wow. Why?
So, the rarity and popularity of the character make it worth what it's worth, and people are bidding in our auctions, and this will be coming up in a Comic Connect auction very soon.
How quickly do these go?
Some sell in a day, some take a little bit longer, but in our auctions, everything goes. So we're starting our auction at the end of August, and it ends. It starts in August and ends in September. And Amazing Fantasy 15 will be up there with a couple of the other books that I have here as well.
Tell us about the other books.
Yeah, right on. So here's Hulk #1. This is an incredibly tough book to find in high grade because the grays here often smudge when you get your finger oils on them. So when kids were reading them back in the days in the 60s, that would happen and they would get smudged. This book is in immaculate shape, and it's also QES certified, which means it's extra sharp for the condition.
And what does that one go for?
This one probably be about $125,000.
What's the most expensive one on here?
Well, that's a great question. Here we have Detective Comics 27. This is the first appearance of Batman anywhere. And what makes this copy special, you'll see there are a bunch of punch holes in it. It's a very low-grade condition, but it happens to be from the personal collection of the co-creator of Batman, Bob Kane. This comic book is being offered at our booth, 5516 at San Diego Comic-Con today and tomorrow for $750,000.
Do people line up for these?
Yeah, they do. They come to our booth. They're all over the booth looking at different books, comic books, artwork, toys, video games, you name it, we got it there.
How do you get your hands on these?
So we buy from the public, and anybody in San Diego, please give us a call at 1-800-229-METRO, and we'll come to your home. 1-800-229-METRO, and we'll come to your house right away with cash on hand. Yeah, we're looking to buy.
I can tell it's not the first time you did that.
We're looking to buy comic books and anything else in the San Diego area. I love coming to San Diego. My in-laws are here. My wife's from here. She went to Comic-Con since she was 13 years old, so it's really cool to have that in common and share that passion. I'll show you a couple of other things. This is a really cool book. For people who grew up in the 80s, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. And this is in a 9.0 condition, very, very high-grade copy. And this comic book is worth about $32,000. Now, Captain America. Everybody loves Captain America. This is his first appearance ever in a comic book. This will be up for auction on ComicConnect.com coming up very soon. We also have other really cool collectibles. A gentleman just came into the convention center with this rare Goonies VHS tape, sealed tape. This is so rare, it's worth $125,000, and it's going to be up for sale on our site, metropoliscomics.com. So we have two businesses. Our auction site is Comic Connect, and our dealership site is metropoliscomics.com.
Okay, but what's the road show?
There is no road show. That was you guys, your lead-in.
Okay.
But we may be planning road shows where we travel around the country to buy collectibles. That's something that'll be coming up soon. But it's every day's a road show because people bring in stuff. For instance, this comic book came to the convention. This is the first appearance of Silver Surfer. Guy saw me on your segment on KUSI the other day, and brought this into the convention, and I bought it there, and it's already sold. Pretty cool.
Well, Vincent Zurzolo, thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning San Diego. It amazes me the price that these go for.
Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. All right.